Hey yo, what's going on YouTube? My name is Kevin Cook and welcome to another episode of Autoholics 101, the channel where we interview the drivers with the cars. Today we have my friend Doug over here in his super clean, nice Camaro. But before we get into this interview, I need you guys to subscribe to the channel. Right there on the bottom of the screen, there's a subscribe button. I need y'all to hit that. Now that all that's over with, let's get this interview started. I'm gonna give y'all a little shot, a little teaser real quick. Let you see what we got going on. Okay, that's enough. We're gonna go ahead and get it started, all right? So Doug, tell us about your car today, man.
Well, it's a 2014 Camaro 2SS. Black on black.
Murdered out.
Murdered out. Yeah.
Best color to be murdered out. Everybody's doing the black on black right now, which is very popular.
Very difficult to keep clean, but it's one of my hobbies, so I love washing my car.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay, Doug, about how much you think you got in this car?
Man, I have more than I want to, but I ain't done yet, so I just want to make it the way I want it, which is the reason I've been doing all of the things to it that I do.
Cool. All right, what or who inspired your auto addiction?
Man, I think that's in my blood. My biological father and my stepfather, both growing up, they were always racing cars when they were younger, and then when I came around, all they ever did was talk about the cars. I've helped them rebuild motors. I think it's in my blood. The inspiration has been there.
Cool. Okay, all right. Now, big question: stock versus custom, and why?
Oh, hands down, you got to have custom. Anybody can buy a stock car. Stock cars on the racetrack nowadays, they ain't stock cars. Those things ain't even. You used to take them off the showroom floor and drive them, but now if the car is stock, it's not your personality. I mean, you can buy some really nice cars and maybe it is, but you want to make it your own. It's got to be yours, and that's what I've done with mine. I can show you a couple things that I've done just on the inside here. I got on the inside, I apologize for the mess because I haven't cleaned the inside. I got well, this is aftermarket. They light up kick plates here on the Camaro. I've got the armrest cover is custom aftermarket, little decal in there. Plan is to get some custom floor mats to kind of go with the murdered out theme, and that's basically in the inside. You can see it's a 2SS, so it's got all leather interior. My favorite part about it is it's got heads-up display, and I get in my wife's car and I can't drive it because I don't know how fast I'm going because it's not on the windshield. Couple little minor things that I've done, I guess. Some decals, just my IG handle. Got murdered out on the windshield here. I'm not paid for this, but got big worm graphics. That's on the taillights, are blacked out with big worm graphics. If you can see, it is a shiny car, and the reason the car is shiny is because Connoisseur Detail or Car Studio took all of the paint imperfections out. There was spider webbing, scratches, and they got rid of all of that for me. I have not done the ceramic coating, but that's on the table this year to try and get that done. And then we'll just talk about some of the other stuff on the outside, just cosmetics. We got Oracle, they're ghosted, so you can see that you don't see the colors, they're just blacked out. Aftermarket wheels, got rid of those puny 245s on the front and 275s on the rear, and I went with a 305 on the rear. and what do I got? I got two 75s on the front. They are aftermarket, they're knockoff Z28 wheels. I just always loved them. They're kind of like the honeycomb, the old Z28 stuff. If I could go that route, I would. Or the Trans Am, I guess, the old Trans Am stuff. Car sits lower. Well,
thanks to what?
How's that happen? So I can show you a little contraption there if you can get a shot of. I got an Airlift Performance. It is the 3H suspension in here. It's on bags.
Nice.
And it rides like a Cadillac when I want, or I can show it and have it slam to the ground. That's in the back. What else I got?
Oh, we got some goodies under the hood.
There's just a couple of it. It's not boosted or anything. And about the air ride, a buddy of mine did all of that ourselves. This other stuff, this stuff came on the car actually when I bought it. You got the strut tower support brace. It's got K&N filter. It's got a BBK throttle body. I got JBA long tube headers and an underdrive pulley. Other than the intake, everything is bolt on. I have every bolt on that you can put on the at least the motor, other than the intake. I haven't done that and probably won't. Next step is to go internal and start doing some real mods to it. But it's going to come to money, and also I want to do it myself. So I feel like you take more ownership and you have more pride in the stuff, and if you're doing it yourself. That's why we did the suspension. Car sat on jack stands for 2 weeks to get it all right. And you can see also, I didn't mention on the outside, the car does not have Camaro on the side.
So we debadged it.
We debadged the car. I'm working on the grill, because the grill, that one's built in. But I have been looking to try and find one. Gonna do some ground effects on it down the road, and most importantly, I got to get that wicker bill in the back. My buddies are always giving me crap about not having one. So yeah, that's basically all the stuff that I've got done. I mean, I love the car. It took me two and a half years to find it. I used to talk about it all the time at work. I was getting a Camaro and nobody believed me until the day I showed up. But I had to find the right one that I could do what I wanted to with it.
Gotcha. Okay, let me ask you, last question. Do you think you can ever get over your auto addiction, your Autoholic customized addiction?
That's gonna happen when I die. That's when I'll stop.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's what something like some of the chain smokers out here. Once you stop smoking them cigarettes, that's when all the health problems happen. Once we start working on these cars, that's when all our health problems start happening. So ladies, if you date a car guy, notate that. Let us keep working on our cars in peace.
That's about right.
Okay.
That's about right.
All right, y'all. Well, this wraps up our episode of Autoholics 101. Tune in and subscribe to see the next ride. I'm not going to let y'all know what it is, but like I said, you need to tune in to be able to see different cars like this and many others on the show. Click on the bottom of the screen. Go ahead and subscribe. You get to meet the drivers that's behind the vehicles. Doug, I'd like to thank you once again, my friend, for coming out here and letting us check it out. Yeah. Everybody, don't pay attention to that thing in the background. Don't even look at that. It's not going to be on the show. It's just, it was in the way. But anyway, it might be on the show. But anyway, Doug, thanks again, man, for coming out here and giving us time, man.
Thank you, Kevin.
Peace.